Hopefully it'll fit.
Yeah. All this stuff comes out.
He thinks he's measured it. Have you used it, or?
I used to use it. Okay. I just have no clue anything about engines.
Okay, so I just picked up this John Deere RX95. I found it in a free pile. The guy said that he's not a mechanic. It stopped working one day and he just parked it, and it's just been sitting. He did say that since it's been sitting outside, it's got some pine needles in the air cleaner. Just a bunch of stuff laying around in it. Looks to be complete though, so I'm gonna start taking off some of these covers so we can get to the engine, and then we can check it out. Okay, now we can see what we are working with. 12.5 horsepower. It looks to me like somebody has been in here before. Cut fuel line. A lot of this stuff is disconnected. So I'm gonna maybe pull this cover off, see if we can spin the engine over, and then the next thing will be to get the carb cleaned out. Okay, let's get these bolts off, get to the flywheel, and we can see if it can somehow turn over. Been sitting outside a long time, so I'm not sure. Okay, I couldn't find my other hammer, so I'm just gonna have to use this. Got one. Got two of them. Yep, it does turn over. So that's good. It's not seized up at least. I think the next thing we will do is try to pull off this air cleaner and the carb, and then we can start cleaning that off. Okay, let's get this intake off. Finally came off. That does not look good. Okay, so I got it off. This is how it's looking. Super dirty. Since that air cleaner was open, it's just gotten a bunch of water inside of it. Hopefully we can clean this out. That's the intake. It's got a bunch of gum in it. Just super dirty, so I'm gonna pull this apart, see what we find inside. Maybe try to get in there and clean that up. Let's see what whatever this stuff is, it does not look good. I'm not sure if that's gone all the way down into the cylinders and stuff, but that's tough. I can see one of the valves in there and it looks a little bit rusty, so see, it might have some rust inside. We're gonna take apart this carb as the oil drains out. As you can see, that is water that's coming out, so this is probably not gonna be too good. This was the intake. Bunch of gunk inside of it. So we're gonna take off this ball, see how it looks. Yeah, that was just water. Doesn't look too bad inside, actually. Not too bad inside, actually. Thought it was gonna be a lot worse. That main jet doesn't look good though, on the inside. I'm gonna have to get a better screwdriver to get that out. that sit for a little bit, and it should be nice and clean. Okay, so we've made some progress on this John Deere. Rebuilt the carburetor. It's looking nice and clean now. At first, the ignition was not working. I'd turn it over and there was nothing. And so I traced it down to, we were missing a fuse right here. And so I got that, and now it turns over, so I'm gonna put a little bit of gas down the spark plug hole, put the plug back in, and see if it'll start. Okay, let's give it a shot. Well, it seems like it's gonna run, so I'm gonna hook up the tank, and I'm just gonna stick this tank I have on just because I know it's clean. I'm just gonna strap it on just so we can see if this thing will run. And then if it does, I'll clean the tank out that it has, and we can try. I'm gonna get some gas. Okay, I readjusted that tank. Seems to be on pretty good now. We'll see if that can gravity feed. I'm not sure, but it seems to be going through, so. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Just hose off some of these pine needles and stuff. Okay, we got this John Deere going pretty good, I think. We're gonna test out to see if the drivetrain is good. Stick it into gear, see if it goes backwards and forwards. Makes a pretty nice cut. So I'm just gonna go through what I all did to this mower. When I got it, it had been sitting outside for a number of years, so the carburetor was completely dirty, so that got all cleaned up. We have new fuel line on it going throughout the whole system. Fresh oil change. Cleaned everything. New battery and new positive cables. The main issue was that since it was sitting outside, all of the switches and contacts and stuff kind of were corroded, and it was missing this fuse. So we went through all of those, sprayed them with WD-40, cleaned them, and now it just starts right up. So but it was kind of in pieces when we got it. None of this stuff was attached. Basically took everything apart, cleaned it, found the issues that it had, and then put it back together. So we're gonna see if it starts up. It has been sitting overnight, so we're gonna do a cold start, see if it starts up.